G'day fellow moto vloggers, Bandit Nav on the Mulkey, the Suzuki Bandit, on this Tuesday, February 23, and it's about 19 degrees Celsius. So it ain't hot. It's not hot, which is great. Just before I come out, I noticed I saw my first March fly for the year. And why are they called March flies? Well, they normally come out in March, and as you know, I just said it's the 23rd of February, so they're a bit early. If you've never heard of a March fly, well, they're a fly that is bigger than a blowfly, and if one lands on your face or anything and you swat it with your hand, you'll find that they've got a very hard shell and they'll bite you and fly off. So they're very, very well armoured, and you don't want one biting you because they don't tickle. But anyway, want to do a small follow-up to the foot pegs, the front foot pegs. This is take 2 of this particular vlog too, except for the March fly and a couple of other things. I tried to do it yesterday and didn't have the microphone plugged in, did I? Yeah, right. And they reckon Donald Trump's got dementia. Anyway, I decided to have a look at some Suzuki sites and see what they've got in the way of foot peg rubbers for the front foot pegs of this bike. First of all, I didn't have a look at Kessner Suzuki. The reason being is because they're more expensive than Mick Hone in Victoria. So I had a look there, and I had a look, and yeah, they've got the front foot pegs. They've actually got them in stock here in Australia. They're $35 each for the rubber only, just for the rubber. Now, I thought, well, if the front ones are $35, how much would the back ones cost? Well, the back ones were exactly the same price. I thought, oh, okay. Then I had a look at the part number for the back ones, and I thought that part number looked familiar. So I had a look at the part number for the front ones, and bingo, they're exactly the same part number. So they're basically the same, the rubbers. So I thought, well, hang on a minute. If that's the case, I'm going to change my back ones and put my old, more worn out front ones on the back for the passenger pegs, the rubbers. And bugger me, they fitted. And I thought, well, alright, I'll put these, I'll take the ones off that I bought from China at a very cheap price, and put the back ones on the front foot pegs, which are not fitted at the moment, of course, and fit those rubbers onto the front ones to make them like new. So I did that, and they are now fitted to the front for whenever and if ever I want to put the original front foot pegs back on. At the moment, the back ones, the front ones that I got from China are sufficing. They seem to be okay. They're definitely a slightly different position than the originals. They sort of bend down a little bit, and they're not as thick, so that means my foot can get underneath the gear lever a lot easier and not hurt my big toe, like I said on Sunday. So, I don't know if Graham's listening, but if he is, he might want to have a look to see if his back ones are interchangeable, and he might be able to put the better rubbers from the back passenger pegs to the front foot pegs. Hey, it works. It's exactly the same part number, and of course it's another windy day, isn't it? We've had very, very windy weather. Yeah, so a bit of a side wind from the right hand side coming from the southeast. No, not southeast, I beg your pardon, southwest. So I'm actually heading east now. The Adelaide Hills are east, in an easterly direction. So yeah, I don't think all bikes will be like that, but the Bandit 2006 onwards look like they have the same foot peg rubbers on both the front and the back. So interesting, very interesting. What I could have done, now I'm thinking about it, I could have put those front ones on the back to make them look a bit nicer. I can always do that, it's no big deal. It's not very hard to do. Bit of food for thought. Yeah, I also want to mention that it looks like good news for the UK regarding the lockdown. Bullfed Boris Bullfed Boris Johnson, so I don't like politicians, by the way. He's looking at lifting restrictions, which is great news for our UK YouTubers. They might be able to get out and do some vlogs, and it's coming up to their spring and summer, so maybe we can get some more UK content onto YouTube. You know, you sort of miss people like the famous Khan Biker and a few others. Who else can I mention? I'm going to leave someone out here, but Steve Thorne at 900 has been doing stuff for a while. Now, Lord and Lady Hepcat Harley, he hasn't been able to get out and about and do a bit of travelling with his wife. She rides as well. Morphy rides again. Derek, he has just bought a 310 BMW as like a bike to go driving on the lanes over there in England, not so much the highways. He's keeping his 1000 Kawasaki 1000 for those sort of trips, but he bought a BMW 310 for the lanes, which is a great idea. So we'll see a little bit more of that now that the lockdown has started to ease in the UK, which is great news for you guys. Thumbs up for that. About time too. There's a few other people I can't think of that I follow. I apologise to them, but I'm sure they're looking forward to getting out and about again as well. Pretty cold up here today. very cool, but I'm not complaining. We haven't had a really hot summer, so I can't complain too much. It's always hard to judge that corner. Got people coming around and they're a little bit blocked. Can't really see them, but on a bike you can get away pretty quick. Yeah, so it's very good news for England and surrounding areas. I know when I was locked down it wasn't much fun. And there's been lockdowns in other states that have gone longer than this state, of course. The vaccine's starting to roll out here, and of course you've got to vaccinate all the bull-fed politicians before the plebs. And I was watching Dr. John Campbell, and he says he doesn't like that idea that they get vaccinated before other people. What makes them more important than you or I? To be honest, nothing. I don't give a shit whether they're the Governor General or the Prime Minister or the Leader of the Opposition or whatever, and our state politicians too. They reckon they're saying it's to show that it's safe. That's a load of bullshit. We already know it's safe. So anyway, I thought I'd give you a bit of an update on the pegs and that. Bit of a follow-up, because I did this yesterday, but, well, like I said, I didn't have the microphone plugged in. So, this is Bandit Nev on some Mocky, the Suzuki Bandit. Bidding you all very, very, very safe riding. Won't be long before you'll be out and about. And until next time, cheers for now. My favourite corner, this one. I love it. Lovely gradient, so you can go around a lot faster than the speed indicates.